you guys, it's One Unique True Lady, and I am back. Finally! I'm finally done with my hair. It took me 2 days and a total of 12 hours. So I broke it up. I did about 6 hours a day. So I'm all done. Yay! Let me tell you, you have to have a lot of patience to do braids. It takes a long time, especially if you're doing the braids yourself. It also takes time for someone else to do it as well. I think like a good 12 hours as well, 8 to 12 hours. But as you noticed by the title, I've done my signature twist braids in a crochet type style. So these are basically crochet braids. I wanted to try something a little bit different. I still wanted the look of my signature braids, but I didn't want any of my hair out. So this is what I came up with. And I also wanted to add colors since it's like the spring, summertime. So yeah, I wanted a little pop of color, nothing too dramatic. That's why I have the color underneath, you can see. But yeah, this is it. So you saw how I did the braid pattern and everything. So basically in the front I can move my parts like any type of way, either on this side or that side, either or. Same thing on the side, like I can go as further to the side as I want, but right now I'm just using the side part. And I know I'm going to get the question, are these braids heavy? No, they're not. If you're familiar with like the Marley braids or the Bob Marley hair, it's fairly light. The packs of hair that you saw previously is the braiding hair that I used. I ended up using about 5.5 packs of hair, and the blonde part took a whole pack by itself. So that was 1 pack, and then the rest were the brown packs. I'll give you 360. About how long they are. Probably about my waist is here, a little bit above my waist. Yeah, about 3 inches from my bra strap. These are it. See, they're pretty light. They're not like heavy or anything. So, and they don't hurt at all. You know, usually when you have like the single braids, you have to let them adjust for at least like a good 3 to 5 days, so you won't cause too much tension on the hair. Just the blonde. So I wanted the pop of blonde, so I can do like a little up style with it. I had like the pop of blonde and, you know, on the side. I can't really put it in a ponytail. It's kind of thick. I've mostly been, I can put it in a low ponytail, but as far as a high ponytail, we have to work on that. There's be a lot of hair everywhere. Like, yeah. Some styles that I'm going to wear, I will have tutorials on, because I want to try to achieve a mohawk style. I want to do like a little pompadour style, and basically utilize this blonde side a lot. The front part of my hair I did a little bit different. As you noticed, when I did the crochet braids in the back and also partial of the front, you saw how I used the crochet needle to get through the big braid that was in the middle. That was the main braid that connected all of my braids together. So you saw how I crocheted the needle through. That's basically what I did throughout my head. Pretend that my 2 fingers are 2 braids attached to my head. So basically you want to make sure the latch is down at all times when you're going underneath your braids. So I'm going to turn it sideways. So you're going to stick the crochet needle through, like so. It's kind of hard to do this with 2 hands. So we have the crochet needle like this. So you want to twist your hair a little bit and pull it taut between your 2 fingers. So now you have the crochet needle in between your braid. You want to hook the braid. You want to hook the braid onto the latch hook. Then you want to close the latch like so. Close the latch, and then you're going to pull the hair through. It's going to go through like so, and then release the hook. So the loop method is where you have a loop like so, and then you have the 2 loose ends of hair here. So now the extension or braid is underneath your braid. So now you loop it. Pull it through the loops, tighten it, and now you have the hair attached to your braid. And then I just tied it in a knot. I'm not gonna do it, but tie it in a knot, and then you have your braid, and you begin to twist. Now for the front, this is what I did throughout my head, but for the front, we're going to start back from the loop and the 2 ends. So you have the loop. Instead of me doing the loop method, what I did, I went ahead and pulled one of the strands through. So now I have 2 strands on each side of my braid, like so. And then I will take one side and just begin to twist. The twist doesn't look like that, but you kind of get the idea. So this is what I did for the front part of my hair. I'll give you a close-up in a minute, but this is what I did for like the front portion of my hair. I looped the braid around, I looped the hair around my braid like this and just began to twist instead of doing the loop method and then tying the knot and then begin to twist. I just did it like this. And I just felt like it looked a little bit more natural. You can see here how I just did the twist method. It almost looks like it's coming from the root, right? But it's not. It's attached to my braids. And this is the method. This is the method that I did for a small portion of the front part of my hair. I just felt like it looked a little more natural. It takes more braids to do that because when you're doing the loop method helps to cover the braid a little bit more. But since you have less hair in the front, you really don't need more, like a lot of hair, because you're getting to the beginning part. Like I only did probably about 3 or 4 of the twists, like directly twisting from the braid, and then the rest is the loop method. Hopefully you can see this. That's mainly what I did for the blonde, because I really didn't want the blonde to have like the knot, because this hair is like really thick. So I just did, just the twist method on there, just twist straight by the root. See how natural it looks? I did all of the blonde braids like this. I'm still on the hair growth challenge, so I will show you guys how I use the oil to keep my hair moisturized. I have a previous video on how I keep my hair moisturized when I do have braids in, but I'll just do an update video using that oil. I'll actually be able to moisturize my hair pretty easy since none of my hair is out, all of it is being protected. So basically when I go to moisturize my hair with my little water and oil concoction, I'll be able to get all of my braids and all of my hair underneath, because I'll go and on each braid or each installment or whatever, I go and spray to get it moisturized. But you'll see all of that in a later video. And also I'll have a takedown video how I take these down. I don't think I ever showed you guys how I take my braids down. Like, these are really light. They're not heavy at all. They're movable, shakeable. I call this my Lil Jon here, you guys. Like, if I go dancing or something like that, I have a picture. I may post it. I'll probably block out the person's face. But yeah, I may post it. If I have these braids and I'm like in the club, I don't really go clubbing anymore. That was the old thing. And I probably won't do my Lil Jon shake anymore. But back then when I had these braids, yeah, you couldn't tell me anything. My song came on, I was up there like... just knocking everybody out with my braids. Yeah, I'm gonna post the picture so you guys can see. Are the braids hot? I went out yesterday and I had them pulled back, and then I had my little scarf thing on top, and it was a little warm on my back like this. So it can be just a little bit hot. These are a lot of braids, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way how I can wear them up. I probably have to do like 2 ponytails or something, and then like wrap the bottom up. I don't know. I'm gonna do something wild and crazy. So stay tuned, you guys, for style videos dealing with these braids, how I'll keep them up during the growth challenge. I plan to keep these braids in for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. I don't want to keep them in that long because I'm going to miss my hair, and I'm on this growth challenge, so I kind of want to see how this oil is going to affect my hair. I hope you guys like them. And they basically look just like my signature twist braids. It's just they're crochet braids. Who would have thunk, huh? Who would have thunk? Like, you can't really tell by the part unless you just all up in my head like that. But yeah, even then you really can't tell, just like braids. And they look natural. Like, I always go for, even if I do like a weave or wear a wig or have my braids, I like for them to look natural, like it's literally grown from my scalp. Like, it has to look natural, and I think that these look pretty close to natural. What I can separate these individually, and it'll look like, you know, some twist or something with braids or anything like that. So it's always key to make sure that your parts in the front are on point. Like, that'll set your whole style. The back part doesn't really matter because mostly that's being pulled up or covered. The front part is what really matters. So you have to make sure that your parting is on point, as close to on point as possible. Make sure you have a variety in the front so you can move your parts over to create certain styles. Oh, So you can create certain styles. You can, you know, bring it back or whatever you feeling that day, you know, you can do your braids like that. This will be me for the next 2 weeks, maybe 3. But yeah, leave me any questions down below. Be sure to join me on the hair growth challenge. Talk to you guys later. Y'all go key. Peace.